Flight control of the traversing aircraft. At present, there are many kinds on the market, such as F411, F405, F722, H743, etc. This video tells you about different flight control models. How to choose according to your budget. After reading it carefully, you will definitely gain something. The flight controller out of the box is from the Pacer series of Tomoda Hobbies House. The flight controller has several important parameters: the main control model, gyroscope, and the number of serial ports that support peripherals. First of all, you can see its main control chip model on the package. H743, you can understand it as the CPU of a computer. Its computing power is much stronger than F4 and F7. The number of peripheral serial ports will be larger, and the scalability will be stronger. Generally, the serial ports of F405 are 5, F7, 6, H7 is 8, and F411 has only 2. But this does not mean that the flight controllers of F4 and F7 are not good. For the crossing aircraft, F4 and F7 are completely sufficient. So if you choose from the number of serial ports, H7 is greater than F7, greater than F405, and greater than F411. The second is the gyroscope. At present, the most used gyroscope model for our flight controllers is the MPU 42688 gyroscope. In previous firmware versions, there have been criticisms. It is very sensitive to aircraft noise. It is easy to cause aircraft exhaustion, which is not too friendly to novice players. Later optimized after BF 4.4.3, let it achieve a noise level comparable to that of a 6000 gyroscope. Then this Tomoda's H7 flight controller is the 6000 gyroscope used. So everyone can understand. The 6000 gyroscope is the undisputed king, in addition to what I said a few times before. In addition, this flight controller also supports Bluetooth parameter adjustment and 12 motor signal outputs. That is, the X8 crossing aircraft flight controller commonly used in film and television shooting. The back of the flight controller also has multiple sets of serial port pads. You can take a look at this picture. It is capable of supporting the transmission of 2 analog cameras at the same time, and it can switch back and forth. The specific application scenarios are generally used by fixed wings, and the functions are really powerful. But the price is a bit expensive. If you have a good budget, there is absolutely nothing wrong with using this flight controller. The flight control of F4 and F7 is more cost-effective.